So trying to locate, there's the circular part of the head kind of advanced a little bit. There's the center line, and the eye line coming around just for the base, and kind of the hidden part going around that you can't see, fills that top section. The bottom part, when you take a look at this guy with the elongation top to bottom, this is the stretch part, so it's a circular shape going around, still has the center line. And if this was the egg character, here's the nose up close. Now it's brought forward and made into a triangular shape, and the triangle shape goes right to the center line here, so this makes it that much easier to understand the dimension to it. And then right as the crease in the mouth, this is where it starts off, so you can kind of get everything based off of the symmetrical center, the kind of the front cheeks, jowls there. The mouth has the lower lip, and if you draw through the character, then you can easily place things on here. The tongue is just the rectangular shape coming out, trying to be that particular piece there. Round it off and stuck out there. So again, if this was coming out in 3D, just like a flat shape with this eraser, curved to show the tongue, kind of coming out in that dimensional piece, so it gives you a little bit to look at. And then the eyes, the locating that part. One side has the pattern of the circle with the eyebrows doing and echoing that shape, putting that lid right there. So here's the top part, a little bit of the hair coming off there, and the same again with the ears. Here you can see where it starts, so you can give it a piece. It goes across, you can't see it, but it comes up flat. So again, here's the shape, and then squishing it down a little bit makes it for that type of a shape for the ear. So when you look at that, you can see the fold right there. So it's a flat shape, finds a center line, so it kind of decreases. I just flip it over to be the opposite side, where the front of it is in the beginning, but I'm just going to keep both fronts coming up to the top. And that gives you the selection there. The neck and the collar can always add that as it comes through, but there's the center line. The collar is nothing more than a ring with a little bit of dimension to it. Give it the three-dimensional look to it. And there you have it. So once you get the original set in there, then go back in and look for the thin to thick lines as you go through this. Top be light, thin a little bit, overlap a little space, and there's the thickness to it. So that'll build that section to it. And again, same with this part, so you have a little kind of a central crease in there that you can get away with, and then the front parts of this hair coming across. So just kind of going something like the nose, kind of a central piece. It has the highlight on it. Goes down the center line. Just going to do a little bit of overlapping here. So the tongue kind of shows a little bit of the front of it overlapping right here. And again, going up into the mouth. So here's the lower lip kind of stretched out for the squash and stretch. This part coming around, kind of exaggerating a little bit. Given the base of it. So it kind of wraps itself around, gives you a couple rings to it. And these little spiky things kind of showing up for the collar. Again, trying to find a thin and thick line for the eye just to give it that dimension, a little highlight in the pupil, a little bit of reflected light, just sketch that in there. And it sets it up pretty easily. And there's the other front of it. And the eye line, now it kind of has this scrunched up part where the snout is going to be. And that builds that part up. Then the dark shading's easiest first, just to pinpoint where that's at. And then looking at half the distance for the tone so you can see it. Just take each shape and kind of blend it in. Cast shadow of the tongue over the lip, the curve under the neck, so it shows the cast shadow helps define the form. And build that piece up there. Getting up into the ears again, to try to find the base tone and just let everything fade in real nice. Nice and easy there. Little circle around the eye, just shade that in. Put the eyebrow right above it. And even the collar is just a cylindrical shape, just kind of building up. Very similar to the band that you made in leather. Goes right up there. There you have it. So you have just another combination of the two faces, same character, with the squash on the right, stretch on the other side, depending on which way you're looking at the squashing there.